Hey, what do you got there?
This is the Brigant's Comprehensive Inventory of Basic Skills 2, Standardized, also known as the CIBS 2 Standardized.
Huh. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Well, it was developed to help special educators assess their students in order to create benchmarks and identify delays and potential referrals to special education.
Awesome.
Okay, the bug's gone. Anything else you wanted to know about it?
Yeah. Give me a little bit more of a test description, please.
Well, it's given to students in the ranges of 5 to 13 and the grades 1st through 6th, and it can be administered by anyone skilled in understanding the responsibilities of assessment. It can be used by teachers, school psychologists, program directors, administrators.
Awesome. What about the scoring? How does that work in the administration of that test?
You have this neat, handy little scoring manual right here that you use to give it to kids. You can go through it and record all their answers right here, and it tests reading skills, math skills, certain functional skills integrated within that as well. It takes about 45 minutes, 75 minutes to administer, and then once you get your raw scores, you can put all that information in online, and it'll give you your percentile rankings, age equivalents, grade equivalents.
Awesome. What about norming and validity and reliability?
Validity was pretty high, and it ranges between 0.95 for the reading and 0.9 for the math, I think. Oh no, 0.99 for reading and 0.95 for math.
Awesome.
And it's relatively valid with predictive validity for the readiness portion being between 6.5 and 0.76, and concurrent, content, construct, and criterion validity ratings anywhere between 0.2 and 1.0. But the variance on average was considerably low at the item reference level.
Very nice. Thank you for sharing that with me.
Yeah, it seems relatively free from cultural bias and seems pretty good.
Cool.
Hey, have you ever given it?
Yes, I actually have given it. It's pretty easy to give. All you need is a record book, the actual manual itself, and a pencil. And then it starts off by you open it up and it's nicely sectioned by these tabs so you know exactly where to begin. On the front page of each subtest, it has an overview of what skill it is assessing and also the scoring information with Basel and Celine rules. It tells you the objectives for each IEP so that it could be easy for special education professionals to write IEPs and measure them. And it gives you the oral directions and what the student should be responding and how to score them. The pictures themselves are not culturally biased because they are culturally universal.
Hey, is that a lion and a leaf?
That's exactly what it is, a lion and a leaf.
And is that a kite and a key?
Exactly. You can't confuse it for anything else. It's just one straight answer.
Hey,
Kite and key.
Hey, is that a duck and a dog or a duck and a Dalmatian? Does it really matter?
It
They
does
both get to
not.
the point of the letter D.
Both of them start with D, so dog. And also the passages are culturally sensitive because they include different names like Chang and Maria, not just specific to one culture.
Hey, Ubani, what do you know
Yes.
about this test?
So, based on this test, it's a test that we have all, based on our setting, have given to our students. And it is numerous times. It is a simple test to navigate. As you could see, she mentioned earlier, she has lots of tabs on hers and notes that she can
It
do.
includes the tabs here.
Yeah, the tabs are already there.
These are just extra.
Yeah. Thank you for pointing that out.
No problem.
I haven't given this test, so I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
So, as
Good
mentioned
one.
earlier, we have used it before, and we highly recommend other people to give this test to their setting, especially in the mod severe setting. It is a test that, based on cultural competence, we can say that making decisions as far as referrals and all that goes, it's always important to know the student's background so that you can navigate a little bit easier through giving the test out. And of course,
Sprinklers came on.
Yeah, of course. And you can make connections to students by communication and collaboration that will definitely help with cultural competence of giving this assessment out.
But just to mention, you should never make an educational decision using only one test.
You need to have quantitative measures such as these, as well as qualitative measures such as observations, interviews,
Data collection that expands on the child's needs, performance in the classroom.
The end.
The end.